Parental advisory. Just to start off with. Yo, what's up, YouTube? First off, let me start by saying I have finally decided on a handle. I'm actually going to use the same name that basically you look up when you go to see any of my videos, which is Big C-DOGG. That's B-I-G space C space D-O-G-G. Alright? As promised, this video is about Call of Duty. At the end of the video, I'm going to let you know that what the next topic is going to be. I'll also let you know now that video will be posted right after I get done with this one. Will be shot and posted. Sorry. So, as I've stated in past videos, I was going to make one about Call of Duty, touching base on a lot of the bullshit out there about what games are big-time rivals for, what games are no longer rivals for, and what games never even had a shot at being a rival for Call of Duty. Again, this is my opinion. Everyone has their own opinion. You're all entitled to your own opinion. Quite frankly, I don't give a fuck. I call shit the way I see it, and if people don't like it, they can go suck a dick. Alright? So, let me touch base on, first up, the first rival that I've heard was for Call of Duty. Of course, I'm talking about Gears of War. That's really stuff to think about that for a second. We're talking about a video game franchise that, while it is a pretty good franchise, it's only found on one console. It's only found on the Xbox consoles. So how you can take a game franchise for one console alone, and say it's a rival or even a contender for Call of Duty is beyond me. I don't see how that works. If people actually stop and think about it for a second, Microsoft only made the Gears of War franchise to try to rival one of Sony's video game franchises, which would be God of War. They're both only meant for one console. One. Two, they're both badass in their own right. The biggest difference between the two is where God of War is based more on not only Greek mythology, but swords play and the use of magic or magical powers, or however you want to classify it. Gears of War is a straight up war game. There's really no puzzles that you have to try to figure out throughout the game. It's pretty straightforward. You kill your enemies, you get to the final boss, and you kill him, you beat the game. Does God of War operate on that same concept? Yeah, any game does. Any game does. I don't care what fucking game it is. It could be fucking Minecraft, for God's sakes, and it's all based on the same concept. The only game series that... the only direct game series that could rival a game like God of War is Prince of Persia. Granted, it's across all consoles, but there's a lot of similarities between the two. But that's getting a little off topic. So that's one thing I want to get out of the way first off. I don't see Gears of War being a contender, a rival, or anything else like that to go up against Call of Duty. At all. Another game series, another big game franchise that was released on the original Xbox console back in, I believe it was 2001. Halo. Now, that I can understand to a point, because I know that Activision has had issues with Bungie, creating quite a rivalry between those two companies. That's completely understandable. But to say Halo to this day is still a rival and a contender for Call of Duty is a negatory. Big negative. Because think about it. The last Halo game Bungie actually had a hand in creating was, if I remember correctly, Halo Reach. after the Halo Anniversary Edition, that Microsoft's 343 Studio, or 434, I forget exactly what the number is, but regardless, Microsoft released the Anniversary Edition for Halo. Point blank. They didn't have help from Bungie. Bungie stated that Halo Reach was the last Halo game that they were ever going to create. Microsoft took over because they know it's a big moneymaker for their consoles. It is one of the biggest gaming franchises on the Xbox. So to sit there and say that Halo is still a contender for Call of Duty, that doesn't hold ground anymore because Bungie is not behind Halo. Only Microsoft is. The other game, the third and I think it's the final game at least, that is a rival to Call of Duty, and this is actually a legit rival, is Battlefield. For all the Battlefield fans out there, yes, you have a Call of Duty fan admitting that Battlefield is actually a big rival for Call of Duty. Why? Because Battlefield does shit that Call of Duty should be doing, should have been doing. For example, Battlefield has dynamic maps. Where basically if you throw a grenade in a building or fucking launch a rocket into a building or some shit, the whole building comes down. Did Call of Duty try something not like that? Yes. Did they continue to pursue it? No. They haven't. The only Call of Duty game that ever had a dynamic map to it was, unfortunately, Call of Duty Ghosts, which in my personal opinion is the worst game in the series. Granted, now I haven't played Advanced Warfare. I really don't intend on playing Advanced Warfare. I might get it one day, just say, hey, it's part of my collection, but no, that's still to be seen. Ghost, hands down, the worst game, the worst Call of Duty game I've ever played. Alright, like, that game was just a huge fucking letdown. I don't even like the fucking weapon selection online. Like, there's literally nothing about that game I fucking like. Zilch, zero, nada. Not a fucking thing about Ghost do I like. But they had dynamic maps. That I did like. That the only thing I did like. You had one map that had the occasional earthquake. You had one map you were in a fucking building that was collapsing, and every once in a while that part of the building would fall. But I give props to Battlefield. I don't like Battlefield. I can never get a handle on it. But I give Battlefield a lot of props because they are more realistic with shit than what Activision is with Call of Duty. Now, make no mistake about it, people. I know used to be two companies making Call of Duty, Infinity Ward and Treyarch. Who I forget who the third company is now. They might be the masterminds behind actually developing the game. But Activision is the main mastermind behind that game. When it all comes down to it, Activision has say in what stays, what goes. Plain and simple. So that being said, this is actually going to be a fairly short video, maybe 10-minute long video. That's my personal opinion on the matter of Call of Duty. Who the rival is, and who the rivals aren't, who aren't even contenders. Now, again, I will say, Halo, there was a time when it was a big rival for Call of Duty because of Activision siding with Bungie. Bungie has no say in Halo anymore. So, to all you Halo fans out there saying Halo is still a fucking rival of Call of Duty, no. Nah, you need to get off your fucking high horse and realize the only reason Halo's ever been a rival for Call of Duty is because Bungie used to make it. Bungie doesn't make it anymore, people. I hate to tell you, but they don't. Okay? Point blank. So, before I give my sign off here and do the whole like and subscribe thing, the next video that's going to be coming up, like I said, right after I get done shooting this video, is something that I look to catch a lot of heat for. A lot of heat. But again, it is my opinion. The next video is on religion and where I stand in religion. Again, I will be stating parental advisory at the beginning of that video. But, you know, to all you motherfuckers out there, all you sensitive ass religious motherfuckers out there that's going to get fucking offended as hell by what I have to say in that video, do yourself a favor and skip right on over it. Okay? Because any comments I see, I'm just going to sit back and laugh. I'll be straight up about it. Okay? It's my opinion. It's where I stand. If you don't like it, fuck off. So, that being said, you know, like and subscribe to the page. And always let me know what you think about the videos. This big C-Dog out. Peace.